In this video, I'm going to show you how to double your trout catching action. Listen closely now. Welcome to TroutNinjaTV.com, and I am the Trout Ninja. My name is Emmerich McClary, and today I'm going to show you on this video, I'm going to show you how to put the Trout Ninja Killer Rig on steroids, alright? We'll make this so good it's going to be like crack for trout. So, I got to pick up a trout that just fell onto the floor. Hang on a sec. Whoa, here I am. Woo, back here. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do this real fast. If you remember the Trout Ninja Killer Rig, great. If you don't, go to TroutNinjaTV.com and go look at the video called Trout Ninja Killer Rig. There are 2 videos that shows you how to fish it, how to make it, and how to be successful with it. Okay, with that said, this is the Trout Ninja Killer Rig on steroids, man. This is insane. Now watch this. Up here, we have a 3-way swivel. Remember these supplies. 3-way swivel. We have a sliding sinker, we have a treble hook. Again, we typically use a size 14 treble hook. The sinker is going to be about a 1/4 ounce or 3/16 or 1/8 of an ounce, okay? The swivel, it's not this big, it's not some giant steering wheel or a little chain wheel on my lowrider car. No. It's tiny, man. It's less than the size of a dime. It's like a tiny little snap swivel. Alright, and then a single egg hook like it's number 12, maybe number 14. Alright, now here we go. Down here, here's the fancy rod, okay? Just see my hand, right? Here's a rod here. The rod cast out from the shoreline or from a boat. And this is just for lakes and ponds. It's just for lakes and ponds. I'll tell you about it in a moment. Why? And here's a sliding sinker. The sliding sinker, what we did is we strung it up the line and then we tied this line directly to the 3-way swivel. It's hard to see one here because it's so small. You tie it to the 3-way swivel and then to the other end of the swivel, you tie a leader, let's say 2 feet, 2.5, 3 feet. Up here, this happens to be a floating bait. Right now, I've been using my secret Trout Ninja floating bait. It's not available commercially, so don't ask. And it's been tremendous. So it floats really high like this, okay? Down here, though, on the other piece of the 3-way swivel, we tie a smaller leader, man. It's a smaller leader. And then here we put either a single egg hook, you could use a treble hook, and down here you use a sinking bait. Okay? It could be a salmon egg. It could be anything that you've used to catch trout before that sinks. There's tons of different baits, and I don't have time to go into it for right now. I want to run through this. So here we got these 2 baits. Now here's what happens. If you get lots of trout in the area, see, you have some trout that are eating off the bottom. Okay? Of course there's other species too. Some trout are eating off the bottom. So that trout over here goes, oh look, something good for me to eat. Okay, nice. Hey, sometimes that trout is just a slob, and what he ends up doing is he eats this, and then he goes up here and eats this, and sometimes he eats this first, and then this first, and this second. I've caught trout where they've eaten both of the hooks. All right, now, the other thing that can happen is, sometimes if there's a lot of activity, trout number 2 comes into the picture. And next thing you know, they're competing for food. 2 trout on the line. I've seen it happen twice in my life. One time I was with my son, it was crazy because the line comes in, the line goes out, the line comes in, the line goes out. Hey, the trout don't talk to each other and coordinate which way they're going to go. So, this is the Trout Ninja Killer Rig on steroids. It's like crack for trout. We call this 3-way delight. So go out there, catch some trout, and show somebody else how to use it. Oh, I told you, don't use this in rivers or streams because these 2 lines here, they will tangle up like madness, man. It won't be a bird's nest, it'll be an eagle's nest and a disaster, and you'll just have to cut your line and start all over again. So TroutNinjaTV.com, go get some more tips, and hey, if you're not signed up to get my tips when I tell you I'm going to give them to you, go to the website, get in there, put your name in the box and push the button. It's over there somewhere, I think it is. And go catch some trout. Alright? Go Bears. See you guys. Trout catching tips to make your buddies jealous at TroutNinjaTV.com.